Hi, Dr. Brandy here. So before we get started, I just want to remind you, anything that we review ever, don't take it as replacement for your physician's advice. It's all for educational purposes only, and if it ever hurts, don't do it, and talk to your doctor. So of course I don't have to say those things because we're all conscious people here that are watching this. So thank you for being here. I'm just going to share with you now another 5 minutes with me session. 5 minutes with me is what I promote to all my patients so that they have more time in their life for themselves. I believe that the basis of all of our dysfunction is the lack of relationship that we create with ourselves, and so we become disconnected from who we really are. And we forget that we actually have power to create. We forget that we have power to choose. We forget that we have power to live the life that we really dream to live. So 5 minutes every day will help to ingrain a new program in your life, and that is my blessing to you. So a lot of people ask me, how do you start a meditation practice? I can't really get it going. And so what I want to do is I want to talk about a couple of things that you may want to try and experiment with before you even sit down to practice. And the first one is schedule your practice in such a way that you don't do it when you're full. So eating after practice is a much better thing to do because sometimes you can't really drop in, it seems like, if your belly's full. Also, just listening to your inner wisdom is a great idea, obviously, to when you feel like the best time to meditate would be. So if you just ate, likely your body's not going to tell you, hey, let's go meditate. And there are other times that you will notice you get a little inkling, something shifts in your consciousness, in your body, and the way you feel. And that is your wisdom's way of communicating with you so that you can make a change in your life. So for me, when I start feeling maybe anxious or ungrounded, or like I have all this stuff in my space and I don't even know what to work on next, like it's so confusing, then that's my body's way of telling me, or my innate wisdom, my intelligence telling me, oh, maybe you should take a break. Maybe you should stop, take a deep breath, maybe journal, write some things down. Just take a step back. And then the other thing that happens, and how I know sometimes it's a time to meditate, is some person will be in my space, be it a family member, a friend, one of my patients. That happens all the time. And they come in, and I get a picture of them, or I hear their name, and I might see something around how they're feeling or something they're facing. I might get just some intuitive information from them. And at that point, I know, oh, they need some support. Like, this information doesn't come in just for no reason. So I like to take those times, even if it's just 1 minute or 2 minutes. Like, it doesn't matter. If that information comes into you, it's sacred information. And so you take that and you go, give me a minute. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to hold this person in consciousness. And I'm just going to say a prayer, or just hold space, or breathe into the feeling that comes up that you want to hold for that person. The other thing that I do is I drink a little bit of water. I love water prior to meditating, or coconut water too, but I try to limit my coconut water just a little bit because I can go overboard on that. But I put lemon in my water, and lemon, I love lemon, number one, and it also kind of brings brightness to my water, which brings brightness to me, right? We're mostly water, so whatever you're putting in your water is really affecting your body for sure. The other thing I do is I put the ionic elements in my water prior to meditating. I love, love, love this product. The reason why is because it helps enhance the way the cells in the body are communicating. So if we're stressed out, or we've had some kind of trauma going on, then it's likely our body, our organ systems, our nervous system, everything's not flowing and harmonized in a balanced way. So the communication process kind of shuts down between the cells, and the ionic elements actually helps enhance that. So before a meditation, to have your cells on board is a really good idea. All right. And when we're coming to our seat, we want to take a nice seat. Some people will want to sit cross-legged. Some people will want to use a cushion. Some people will want to sit in a chair. Some people may even want to lay down. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. Whatever you choose, just make sure it's very comfortable for you. And if you're sitting on a cushion, you want to make sure your knees are below your hips so you don't cause yourself any back pain. Just get into a comfortable position and allow yourself just to turn in. You can take a deep breath and just connect with your breath. And that's all that's necessary. Just continue to watch your breath. You may even be able to allow the breath to move into the lower belly. And you may feel the belly relax as you release the breath. And just continue watching the breath. And release the breath. And that's how you get started. All right, I hope this was helpful for you. I would love to hear your feedback, and I look forward to sharing something else with you.